Hey Maji, I want to get your opinion on something, and I'm actually almost a little nervous to ask, especially since it's not out yet. But your opinion, how did I do at writing women?
Not bad. Granted, I'm not exactly normal.
I was like,
Well,
Okay, so I'm
then
more of a
again, look at the
tomboy.
type of women I hang
I was
around
gonna
with.
say,
I mean, first of all, your personality is a pretty good gives a pretty good idea. You talk with Sana for a little bit, so you get the idea. I don't hang around with the most
But
normal of
here's
women.
here's the thing though with yours are real. So you do have kind of not spoiler. Sabrina from the first book comes back in the second, but we kind of knew she was gonna.
Yeah, I kind of set it
But
up that way.
I mean, you have Sabrina, who is this badass bounty hunter, a trained assassin, but she still had a softer nature to her at times, even though she was brainwashed to be a hunter. So even if even if they're not the ultra feminine, they're still believable characters, at least in people, everyday people that you could understand and see on the streets.
Thanks. I guess I did something a little bit right there then.
And your 10-year-olds have the attention span of 10-year-olds.
there you go.
Like the boy issues. That sounds like a 10-year-old playground fight.
And you know who we have to thank for that little issue?
Huh.
Hmm.
Sonic?
Sonnet. I would have never put that in there had she not said to do so.
No, but it makes them feel like real people. So even though if it's not the best woman in the world or the best well written woman, because obviously kind of hard. Well, I have the same issue with guy characters, and almost all my characters are guys. But that's what it is. Is they are at least believable in terms of, hey, this is somebody I could talk to next to me. I don't know if I'm making any sense.
No,
Yeah.
yeah. It comes out with their dialogue. Like, that's usually where you, well, that's the only place you really see it reflect the most, is in their dialogue. Do they sound like actual characters? Would they sound like a 10-year-old boy, or does it sound like
It, and
someone older?
I had to bust my brain when it came to dialogue between Haley and Elizabeth because I got to
Hmm.
consider character voice. There's got to be things one would say that the other wouldn't. But the fact that the two of them are best friends and together all the time means they're going to have the same vernacular.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
But the
little
voice.
girls, if they're attached to the hip, they usually complete each other's sentences.
Yeah,
The voice is
but
important with characters.
there are
But,
certain ways I think Elizabeth would put a phrase that Haley wouldn't. You know,
Hmm. You did make a distinction just enough that you could tell them apart, but at the same time, they're pretty in sync.
unless they're both going after the same guy.
Yeah, unless they're going after the same guy, then it becomes a petty childhood playground.
Love triangle.
that's cute.
You guys, does anybody ever watch bad writing advice or terrible writing advice?
I've
Oh, yeah.
seen the video.
Yeah.
I've
Oh,
seen
yeah.
the
That would
videos
be
on his
my
playthroughs.
beta.
I
But
haven't.
okay.
I haven't checked one of them out yet, though.
Oh God, they're so
They're
funny.
The
Yeah,
terrible
they're
writing. Oh wait, I may have
sarcastic
seen one of
over the
those.
top.
I think so. It's like he does it in like a parody manner,
Yes,
Yeah.
it's
almost.
like serious, like bad
What
information.
not to do? Read Maji's
Yeah.
beta.
That's actually a very good gut check for your writing, believe it or not.
Oh, good. So breaking into this
If
field,
if
I'm
it's
like,
if it's highlighted on terrible writing advice, you might want to go back and think about rewriting it.
No, I'm serious. That's exactly what it. I'm sitting here waiting for the beta readers, but as I'm going through and looking at, because I know I have to go in back and fix a lot of things, I'm like, crap. I've done that. I've done that. But what is cool though is, because I'm going back and rereading, just trying to. I'm not doing any fixing till I hear it from the betas themselves.
Yep.
But I'm going back and rereading it, and you can actually see me progressing as I'm writing this, getting a little bit better as I go.
That's how it works.